Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're having an awesome day. If you're new to the channel, my name's Tim. This is Vehicle Evolution, and as you can tell by the intro to this video, we're doing the Switchback halos today. I'm not going to go into how to take the headlights apart. If you want to see that, take a look at my video on the blackout of the headlights. That will go over all the steps on how to take the headlights themselves apart. I also, as you can tell by the intro, put Spec D taillights on this car as well. So again, I'm not going to go over how to pull those out. If you want to take a look at the video on how I tinted my taillights, that will show you how to take the taillights out. They're very simple to pull out and very quick to put back in. So I thought it would be kind of a boring video on just putting in Spec D taillights. So with that said, let's just jump right into setting up the halos inside the light housings that I have. Okay, so installing these should be pretty simple. They're going to go right around here, which isn't going to be that big of an issue because they're just going to sit there. And what I'll do is we'll drill a little hole there, a little hole there, probably one on the bottom. I have a high strength clear wire to kind of secure it there. The issue is going to be that that's round and that is clearly not, and that's the piece that sits over it. So it looks like it's going to fit fine at the bottom and round out at the bottom, but the top is going to get cut off, which looking at it actually gives it, you'll see when this is put back together, it almost gives it more of an angry eye look, which I think coupled with the new hood that I'm getting is going to make the front of this car look really aggressive. Alright, so let me explain what we're going to do here. First, because these are aftermarket headlights, these are the Anzo headlights that have the LED strip in them, which is not here, it's on this part. So we have a couple extra wires here that you're not going to have on the stock headlights. So we need to hook into 4 different wires. We're looking at this white wire goes to the LED strip. That's going to be for our daytime running light for the halo function. Our red wire here is going to be the main headlight function. Our black wire, which you could pick either of the 2 black wires because they're both ground wires, you're going to plug into one of those. And then over on the turn signal here, there's a brown wire, at least on this one. I'm not sure what it looks like on the stock, but there's a brown, black, and yellow wire on this to be able to get turn signal function on the halo. We're going to hook into the brown wire. And to mount the halo, this one's actually a little easier because I can take this piece off and mount it directly to that. So I'm going to undo the screw. I'm going to put in 4 holes, 2 on either corner and 2 on the bottom corners, and then we're going to use this really fine 28 gauge picture hanging wire, which I don't know what you'd hang a picture with that thin a wire, but it works great for this. That's what we're going to use to actually attach the halo to it. So we're not using any glue. It could be removed if needed, but that's what we're going to do to attach that. And then once everything's hooked in, all we got to do is put it back together. So you've got this pack. Got your wiring harness. This is what's going to plug into the pigtails into all those wires, and then this we're going to run through to the back of the light, out the back. So you'll have 2 wires coming out the back of the light, one from your halo and the other from the wiring harness here. And then this whole piece sits outside the housing and will be mounted inside the front of the car, preferably away from direct heat from the engine. But that is what we are going to do now, and so they're really cool enough to send you these little pigtail connectors that just clip onto the wire and then plug into the pigtails that come with that harness, and it makes hooking this all up really easy. that's it actually put in. Like I said, pretty simple. Wiring's pretty easy. Tuck it through the back. We'll be cutting a hole in the top of the housing back here and then sealing it with silicone to bring the wire up through. But other than that, all you gotta do now is put the headlight back together, which is just the reverse process of taking it apart. Once you have your inner piece attached to your lens cover and then you are ready to put the two halves together, you need to put them back in the oven for the same amount of time that you put them in to take them apart. That'll soften up all of this. This has a fair amount still in it, so what I'm going to do is use what's here, but once I'm done and it's set, I'm going to actually go around the outside of it with some silicone, just help seal it a little bit better. But ideally you put a whole new piece of sealant in there. That should be it. So next you will see it on the car. Well, that's the installation of the Halo switchbacks. Honestly, I think it's one of the coolest mods I've done to this car. Definitely sets it apart from the other cars out there, and yeah, it's very cool. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. A lot of cool things still coming. We've got the new hood, hopefully should be here soon. We've got the carbon fiber wrap on the steering wheel, new bumper install, a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be coming down fairly shortly here. So again, I thank you guys for watching, and that's all for me for now, guys. Take it easy.